Enzo, and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 6, or full series Episode 30. My memory is so bad. Anyway, last episode, oh yeah, I feel like a lot of things happened, to be honest. We got like a full introduction for the first time to the Western, not twins, cousins, the special envoy that have like sinister intentions, or at least one of them. One of them was Ayla and one of them was Aylin, and I think Ayla was kind of the one that provoked the emperor in a sense. What else happened? I mean, the gift that just keeps on giving, obviously. Jinshi had his beautiful moon fairy moment. Very grateful that we got that. Very thankful to everyone that made that happen. Gaoshen, Mao Mao mostly. As always, Mao Mao mostly. There was something I was thinking afterwards, like there was something that, I don't want to use this word, but there was something that tickled me about that scene where he came back all drenched and he was just pissed the fuck off. It's just something, like I said, like I love the shit on Jinchi. I love, like, you know, his personality and his dynamic with Mao Mao. I love how easily he's just, you know, those people, like, I know this is in real life, don't do this, but there's some people, some characters in shows and anime and whatever that are just fun to tease. They're just so entertaining to see upset. I don't know, this is getting weird, isn't it? I can't make it any weirder than it already is. He's just a fun character, honestly. I enjoy seeing him doing whatever the hell he's doing or not doing. So that was Mama's big task for last episode, I think. We also got introduced to, they didn't call it a clinic, but like a special place in the north part of the rear palace where some older court ladies are working that are obviously well versed in, I don't know, nursing. It sounds kind of disrespectful because they introduced them in a way that made it clear that they know a lot, and the only reason that it's supposed to be on the down low is because, or not on the down low, it's kind of like these ladies know a lot about medicine and stuff. But actually that just brought me to the next point that I almost forgot, that it's supposed to be a secret that she knows how to make medicine because girls are not allowed to do that. I mean, shocker. But the fact that they like introduced that aspect this late in the series, or I just got it this late in the series, kind of stressed me out in a way. I mean, as always, Mama seemed very chill about everything, which is kind of, you know, she's notorious for doing that, but I'm still gonna be like, okay, I guess. Oh yeah, and then we, in the same scene, basically like 2 seconds later, we saw that one of the older court ladies that knows how to work medicine smelled the medicine on Mama, and then what was one of the lady in waiting's names for Gyokyo that was sick, that was brought to that place. Her name also starts with an A and I forgot. Aylan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Aylan. She kind of confirmed to the lady that Mama does indeed make medicine. So that's a shit show, I guess. That's not good. I'm probably missing some stuff from the start of the episode. The start of the episode threw me off a little bit. I mean, it's not the episode's fault, it's definitely my fault, because I kind of I remember being like, why are we supposed to know this much about moths? Is this gonna come back later in the series? And then that same episode, they just used it for lighting, basically, for Jinji's moon dance. So this was a long intro for no reason. Excuse me for all of that. Anyway, let's watch. I miss the Bravo girls, the princesses. Baby Jinji. He's so cute. Such a good looking OP. Oh yeah, Shaolin going to school, I almost forgot. Fuck. Yeah, not the ominous music. Shit, probably.
しばしマオマオをインファを呼んでちょうだい。え？はい。呼び出しを食らってしまった。わざわざお目付け役まで。シェンリュと申します。
シェンリュ。
緑がかった目。玉葉様と同じス
ペシャス。
きもったま母ちゃんに見えたけど、聡明な印象だな。お茶まで出されて気が引ける。昨日は失礼いたしました。貴妃のところの方とは。
She does have a change in attitude.
いえ、
頼みたいことがあるからでして、天妃リファ妃の水晶球の下女に薬を作っていただきたいので。
それがどういうことか分かってるの？イカン以外が薬を作っていると、もし表沙汰になったら。
重々承知しております。
何か理由があるようで。マウマ？すいません、話だけ。
I appreciate that she went to bat for Mama though.
ありがとうございます。こちらの洗濯場に来ていたキャラバンの時期から、それが妙な咳まで出るようになって、一度しっかり休みを取るように言ったのです。たり姿を見せず。下女が許しを請う相手ならリファ様ではなく次女頭だと。
That's Shin, right? Or no?
可能性が高い。もう半月になるのです。
半月？
I'm gone for half a month. Jesus. She better not be dead, bro.
本当にいるのかしら。
Haven't even thought of the fact that that's maybe not a thing.
焦っても仕方ない。まずは
What the fucking hell is that? Mantis?
Wrong answer, forehead. 残念ながら本体には逃げられてしまいました。
Is that like one of the new tails?
生やす薬を作る。そのために取れた尻尾がなぜ生えてくるか調べてみようと。
Also, I mean, understandable, literally understandable. Is that the lady, the servant? She's in a shed somewhere, dying, bro. That's crazy. That's wild.
どこに行くの？同時でしょう。またあそこに顔を出すつもり？
She's gonna bring her some food or something.
言ったわよね。
She's strict as fuck. Everyone is so scared of her.
先生、
今さら何のよ。東宮をお助けできなかった。
何かご用ですか？リファ様はあなたにはお会いしたくないと思われますが。
Understandable, I guess. Was that Mama? I didn't even notice.
こんなにおかんいたかしら。
No, that's not Mama. Exactly, Mama's not that tall. But the hair color looks similar. What's going on? From Jinshi, is that Mama in some stilts?
こちら水晶球の次女は皆名家ので、帝に仕えるのにもふさわしいものばかりです。リファ様も皇族出身の後期。私だって同じなのに。
一族のためにも帝の寵愛を得ることが大切なのだ。わかった。
Are they sisters?
シン。
はい。
Girl, are they sisters?
どうしました？
That is Mama, ain't it? In some platforms, looking for the missing lady.
ここ最近庭をいじったりは？
いえ、特には。
今日はこうつけていらっしゃるんですね。
It is fucking Mama.
シン様。
Ooh, she looks good. Oh, and this
お久
music?
しぶりです。先日は失礼いたしました。
I love when she gets like this.
あなた、あの時の。待ちなさい。何を？
This is how they're doing it, bro? She's brute force? She is she like sickening?
お湯沸かしてください。ゆっくりこれを飲んで。
What the fuck is Shin's deal? I mean, we just found out a big part of her fucking deal, not
どう
gonna
して
lie.
こんな扱いを。
どうしたも何もないわ。
Damn.
病がうつらないよう病人を隔離するのは常識でしょう。
感染力は低いですが、これはうつる病です。このような処置を続けていたら死に至ります。もちろん、下女一人の死など、些細な問題でしょうが。
Jesus Christ, man.
ここに入った時思い出しました。リファ妃が病に伏せていた時のこと。病人の匂いをごまかすように香が焚かれていました。
何が言いたいの？
今度はまるで逆だと感じたのです。香の匂いをごまかすために病人が置かれているようだと。
She's keeping the
待ちなさい。
the miscarriage
水晶球の
perfume.
は本当に隠し事が多いですね。
Jesus Christ.
先日禁止となったキャラバンの交易品がまたかわいそうな宦官がムチ打ちの刑にされてしまう。
動揺するな。
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
一つ一つは小さな毒でもそれが混ざればどうなるかと。
こんな小娘に 本当の目的なんて。
Girl,
シン様、
Honey, you've
you got a big storm
ま
coming.
た滞在を作ろうなんてどういうおつもりですか？
Leo's pregnant again, ain't she? And she's trying to fuck it up. Maybe for the second time. Maybe she tried to fuck it up the first time too. We never heard anything about Shin the first time.
一度の訪問で見つかるなら変装する必要なかったかな。お待たせいたしました。着替え。
She looks so
病
cute.
人を看護した服で歩いて、皆様お揃いです。
Everyone.
これはどういうことだろうか。
Literally, they just
キャラバン
gathered
の死体
everyone.
は回収する。そう触れが出ていたはずだが。
黙秘ですか。人士様に問われてもこの態度と、シン様。水晶宮の次女頭で、
Cousin. Okay, so not sister.
面差しがどことなく似て、目を引く、誇り高そうな美女だ。身分で考えても中級妃に召し上げられて、本人もそれを分かっているはずだ。
禁止された交易品で何をしようとした？
病の下女を物置に寝かせるようにですが、それは感染を防ぐためです。何が置いてあるかまでは存じませんでした。それが罪になりますか？
それだけ下女の命は軽い。
それよりいきなりやってきて
I keep
リ
showing
ファ
us
様
that.
に合わせろと言った挙句、他の宮の物置を漁る方が問題では。病人に食事を運ぶくらいです。逆を言えば誰でも近づけました。これらが私のもので。
Wait. The delay in my neurons firing, insane. Anyway, the shot reminded me that they had like this little line about, did you do gardening? There's bushes there that weren't there before. I already forgot what kind of bushes they said they were, but they look to have little flowers and stuff. Were the bushes also kind of like to hide the scent? So she knew she had like the, you know, the forbidden incense in there, so she put like fragrant plants outside and then also a sick person inside to kind of like hide the scent. Is that right, or am I making shit up again? And she is finessing the fuck out of this situation. She's so scary. I can't believe they completely left her out of season 1. I think she's a really cool character. Like, obviously, like, she's scary as fuck, like I said, but I think she's such a interesting addition. I do feel like maybe it's because the attention of the show is kind of straying away from the Crystal Pavilion, because we had the whole situation in the beginning with Liwa, so we kind of went to the Garnet Pavilion, and now Lolan also in the Garnet Pavilion. So bringing it back to the Crystal Pavilion with all of their, like, they already have issues, like the fact that, okay, I was gonna say something so mean, bro. The fact that Liwa's title is the Wise Consort, and they keep showing us how kind of like willfully ignorant her entire, you know, household is kind of insane, which is one of the reasons that makes Shin such an interesting character, to be honest. Anyway,
これらが私のものである証拠でも。
それはあの場にいた下女に聞けばよいことだ。
熱に浮かされ朦朧としていた下女の発言をどこまで信頼できますか？
熱に浮かされていたことは知っているのです。
oh
実
shit.
にお優しい。わざわざはしための容体を見に来てくださるなん。それなら体に香油の匂いが残っていてもおかしくありませんね。香油の匂いなどしなかった神様でもこれ以上出過ぎてはいけない。分かっているが腹の立つことはあるものだ。
I mean, she was trying to kill a baby, probably.
今日の神様は
Not me saying that, like, I don't come at me about what a fetus is and whether you consider that a baby or not. Fuck it. I really don't give a fuck about, like, you know, the different stages, but, you know, it's kind of like the fact that you would do that to a person, like, not the fucking fetus, but we don't even know if she's pregnant and how far along she's pregnant, but I'm just assuming. Anyway, it makes sense that Mama was kind of going off. I feel like she really genuinely created a bond with her, obviously, in season 1. So the fact that someone would do this to her after everything she went through is insane, kind of like, especially because it's her cousin. Interesting. Okay. She's going off. She's going off the rails. We know. We really do.
この香油と同じ匂いが果たしてにじみ出るほど強い匂いでしょうか。確かめさせてもらえませんか。
Let me sniff ya.
大したことはありません。違う方に調べてもらいましょう。
It's just to show them
私に任せてもらえないかしら。
リファ、
この者の罪状はどうなるのでしょう。
仮に堕胎剤を作ろうとしたなら帝の子を殺すのと
どの妃、
もちろん。
真の狙いが私であっても。
リファヒ、それは。
そういうことか。玉葉様が着ている服に似ている。道理でろくな次女がいないはずだ。意図的にそのようなものが集められていたのだ。
In the, like I said, the entire gathering.
真に
真、
That's
あ
crazy.
なたは一度も私のこと妃扱いしてくれなかったわよ。国母としてふさわしくそう思っていたんでしょう。どちらが妃になるか最後までわからなかったものね。
上から目線で言ってるの。そういうところが昔から嫌いなのよ。私の方ができた何もいっぱい。あなたよりも私の方が優れてるのに。
Was it the boobs?
What?
I'm sorry.
周りはみんな。
胸の大きさが、いや、妃としての器が違いすぎ。
Jesus.
リファとシン、揃えられたような名で生まれも教養もある。それでも感情に支配され間違いを犯す愚かな人間は5万といる。シン様もまたそのような人。
That seems so unlikely.
娘だからそんなわけないわ。私はずっと国母になるべき人だ。
それは自白と捉えていいか。
こうなせず花園で枯れるといい。レバー
Caution! Oh,
触れるな。シン、離せ。
I can't believe this is
シン様
how.
は稼働よほどお慕いしているのですね。
何を言うの。
いえ、私はただ国母という立場を愛しているように見えましたので、リファ様と違って。
Oh, she's dead. She might literally die, though. Which is like, I can't believe this is how this is going down.
真、
Ooh! She learned that from the best.
人士殿、主に暴言を吐きました。しまうほどにこの者を解雇します。
リファヒ、
Oh, she's.
あら、平手では足りませんか。ではこちらで。
お待ちください。
待ちません。
やるな。もう昔のリファ様じゃない。を待つ儚げな女性はどこにもいない。
高級
She's letting her go instead of
向上ある甘い処理だが、この
having
女
her
には
actually
十
killed.
分な屈辱だろう。手も足も出せない。
She's definitely gonna come back, right?
もう二度と
That's crazy.
二人が並び立つ日は来ないだろう。
That was wild.
血が出ているぞ。
薄皮一枚ですし、こんな上等な絹に気をつけるのはな。
なぜ病人が物置にいると分か変装していたくらいだし、最初から分かっていたわけではあるまい。
目星はつけてましたよ。皆の寝床から離れた目立たない場所。まさか物置とは思い。目印があったので。
あの庭木が。
はい。本来あの花はほとんど赤なんです。なのに白い花しか咲いていない。誰かが選んで植えたのでしょう。風水では緑と白の組み合わせは健康にいいそうですから。お白い花というのが何とも種に詰まっている白い粉が。
Jesus. So it wasn't for the fragrance.
中に生えてるぞ。
作り方さえ知らなければ害はありません。今日の香油と同じで。神様はなぜ香油が堕胎剤になることを知っていたのでしょう。
Yeah,
それ
Sere.
もキャラバンが持ち込んだ交易。
口を割るかどうかは分からんが、一つ聞いてもいいか。この高級の中に香油が堕胎剤となることを吹き込んだ人物がいる。
わかりません。用心するに越したことはない。お白い花。
物置にいた子、どうなりました。
高級を出て治療を受けるそうです。リファ様の申し出だ。責任は自分にあるからと費用も負担するらしい。
そうですか。
Now they're free from the monster. Head lady in waiting. That was cute.
あのクス氏が来ていたよ。
はい、何でもご存知ですのね。彼女には助けられてばかりです。
What do you feel about that?
どうなさいました。
いや、
Is it the white ladies again? Huh. Abortion flowers on top of the abortion perfume, on top of the abortion tea. That's crazy. So okay, no preview, no preview, no preview, no preview, no preview, no preview. Okay, maybe preview. The stone drawing. We're chilling with the emperor now. directly. Jesus. I know my brain is getting fried the fuck up next episode. Oh shit. Anyway, like I said, I probably missed like so many things. Just trying to keep up with everything. But what else is new? I feel like there's something in me. Okay, I'm not gonna attach too much to it because it's not based on anything, to be honest. I just can't believe that this same episode that we kind of like meandered into with getting introduced to the older clinic lady and then her asking us for a favor, and that favor leading directly to finding like a hidden sick servant in a shed, and then instantly like, oh, it was all Shin's plot, and then the confrontation directly after leading to a confession and her banishment. Like all of that in one episode is like a crazy pacing. It's not that unheard of, I think, for the show, obviously, but it just almost feels like it was too quick. Like they got her out of here so fucking quick that it makes me feel like, especially because Lee House like spared her and banished her instead of like having her be killed, she's definitely gonna come back probably. And because they also they alluded to the fact, or they actually confirmed it by Mama like expressing the fact that she couldn't have figured out like, you know, all of these abortion sprinkles by herself because they were so like, you know, layered. So I think the allusion was to the fact that Suire is probably still like has contact with people in the Rare Palace, or, you know, make sure she still influences the Rare Palace in a way. She's not gone. They just can't fucking find her. I can't wait for her to come back. Honestly, she was also so interesting. And like I said, Shin started out as such an interesting character. I mean, she's still interesting, don't get me wrong. Like, I really want her to come back. But I feel like one of the most interesting parts about her was like the slow introduction, being like, oh, I wonder what her deal is, you know? So it's not necessarily unsatisfactory, but it was kind of like surprising. So that's why I'm kind of like, she's still interesting, but that's why I want just a little bit more of her and where all of that came from, I guess. Yeah, also official confirmation that Liwa is pregnant, I guess. I don't know if I made it up, but I feel like the reason I even assumed she was pregnant in the first place was because like they had one shot of her belly. So I think we were supposed to suspect that she was pregnant. I think that's all I have. And like I said, just from the preview, I know my brain is gonna get fucking fried next episode. Because of like, we're doing stuff with Emperor, we're doing stuff.
Doing things with the gang.
I am also intrigued by the Emperor, by the way. It's just the very historically accurate setup of his situation does not make me inclined to like him as a character. But I feel like they're very purposefully and successfully setting him up to be kind of like at the very least, a decent person. Like they keep like contrasting how terrible by today's standards his dad was. No, actually, terrible even by their standards. Like they keep alluding to the fact that yeah, the last guy was fucking crazy, but this guy is, you know, like he's chill, I guess, except for in the bedroom. I feel like that's the most information we got about the Emperor. Like that guy, don't do that. Why did I do that? Don't, you know. That's all we know about him. He's a decent person with a very royal libido. I'm really intrigued to find out what we're doing with that guy next episode. That guy. You know, the homie, the Emperor. Oh yeah, and Mama looked really cute in her disguise, both in her disguise and her little crystal pavilion outfit. And I hate that Shin got to slap her and gave her those little thingies, but it would be so cool. It's not gonna happen because she is a medical professional and she knows how to treat wounds in a way that they don't leave scars. But how cool would it be if she has like a little scar on her face? Scarface, wow. Anyway, why am I even saying this? Yeah, I just wanted to note that she looked cute. And also, I love the cute little detail. I don't know why I'm regurgitating everything I said in the episode. I should probably cut half this shit out.
Yes.
I really love at the end where they had like a little tiny detail about the crystal pavilion girl that wanted to help the sick girl, and she wasn't allowed to by Shin because Shin was hoping she was like literally gonna rot in the shed. The fact that she came back later and she got to hear the good news about the fact that she's getting treated on Li Hua's behalf, and she was so happy. She brought her a little bouquet. How cute was that? Honestly, I think emotionally that was that was probably the highlight of the episode for me. I don't know what that says about me or where my state of mind is at this point, but this is for real everything. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Bye bye.